thinking about moving here to Miami, Florida, but you're not sure what neighborhood you're gonna move into. Maybe you're a family with kids and you want a suburb neighborhood with great schools, a lot of parks, good houses. And so let me go ahead and tell you what we're gonna do in this video. I'm gonna take you around one of the best neighborhoods in all of Miami called Palmetto Bay. The Village of Palmetto Bay is great if you have a family with kids. It's a safe neighborhood with amazing schools, lots of park, it's close to the water. It's a little bit far south, so it's a suburb, you have a suburb feel, but you still have amazing shops, restaurants, and bars close by. The marinas close. You're surrounded by great neighborhoods like Pinecrest, Color Bay, and Kendall. So if you want to learn more about what it's like living here in Palmetto Bay, then stay tuned because we're jumping into it right now. Alright, welcome back, and if this is your first time to the channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living, eating, working, sleeping, and playing in the Miami area and the surrounding areas, then tap that subscribe button and hit that little bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. My name is Raymond Goedi-Gosati, and I'm a full-time Florida realtor in the Miami area with your Living in Miami, Florida team. And we get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you looking to make that move to Miami. And we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving soon, 90 days from now, a year from now, make sure you reach out to us, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. However you want to get a hold of us, days, nights, and weekends, we got your back. We're making that smooth move to Miami, Florida. Now in this video, we're already in Palmetto Bay. Actually, we're not in Palmetto, we were just across the street. I wanted to start off at the Falls Shopping Center, which is an outdoor, very relaxed mall just on 136th Street, which is the beginning of Palmetto Bay, right across US 1 if you see the map. So it borders Kendall, Pinecrest, and Palmetto Bay. Those are the three different neighborhoods that visit this mall. Fantastic mall. It has restaurants around it. It has Macy's. There's a Lifetime Fitness that's going to be built, almost done. A fresh market, and then there's waterfall, like a little waterfall river going right through that makes it very relaxing. And there's different boutiques. There's an Apple store, Bath and Body Works, all your typical good mall stores, and also little ones, little mom and pop stores as well. I just parked, so I am by the garage on the entrance. I'm gonna walk in a little section here so you can see what it's like. Here to my right, you have a brand new restaurant called True Food Kitchen. Very good food. I think it's organic and there's some plant-based, but the name says it all, True Food Kitchen. It's not greasy food, not fast food, very healthy food. It's Miami. A lot of Miamians love to eat healthy because we like to look good, look fit, exercise. That's just how it is here in Miami. Outdoor seating around the shop, around the restaurant, has an indoor, has a mall. You have BJ's Brew House right there next to me to my left. So let's continue walking so I can show you a little bit about the mall. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you a little bit of the falls. We're gonna hop in and go deep into the residential area of Palmetto Bay. Show you different neighborhoods so you can get a feel of the houses, the different parks, because there's tons of parks, and I'll show you where everything is located. Here to my right, you have like a little water area. You have outdoor seating, very relaxing. I don't know if you can hear it, the waterfalls, beautiful gardens, rocks, water, and there's fish in there as well. Right there you have the Apple store. You have Victoria's Secret up ahead here on the right. You have Express over there on the left. And then in the middle, we'll walk to the courtyard area and check it out. All right, you guys, so Sephora here to my left. Women love that store. Great makeup store, Bath and Body Works right here as well. You have a little playground area for the kids. When my daughters were born, little babies would come and they would crawl here. They still like to come here, but they're getting a little older. They're 5 and 7. You got Starbucks in the corner. You got like a little train kids could ride. But my kids' favorite place to come is right here. Is Churro Mania. They love this place. It's a place where they sell fried dough. If you don't know what churros is, they have it all over Miami. It's fried dough, like a stick, cinnamon sugar all over it. You can dip it in chocolate and Nutella, and it's delicious. You got the cinema, the movie theater. They put all the brand new releases. A crepe maker, Haagen-Dazs, a pizza place, Fumerola, very delicious thin pizza, Pandora. As you can see, it has everything. They had a little stage where they did music there. They took it off. Now it's just like a waterfall. But I'm just gonna walk a little bit until the end. So right now I'm in the courtyard area in the middle. The sun is actually hitting in the back, so it's hard to see. I'm in the courtyard, right smack in the middle of fall. So Started on the east side, walked over to the middle of the courtyard where you have the churro place, churromania, the movie theater, some places to eat, and then we'll walk over to the west side towards Macy's, which is all the way at the end. That's another entrance to the falls. It's just an open area and you still have the waterfalls running right through. They have a store called Build-A-Bear where you go in, you pick the bear you want to build, the cover, you put the stuffing, and your kids could build an actual teddy bear. Pretty cool. And we're getting close to the Build-A-Bear. Let me just turn around the camera so you can see it. Cool little store where you go in and they have all kinds of like cartoon type of bears. Like your kids will know all the characters. Aeropostado here to my right. We pass Hollister, Abercrombie and Fitch. A lot of teenagers love this mall. Has all their stores. A very safe mall where you can walk it, very relaxed. Like I said, I mentioned earlier, but even if it's crowded at the holidays, you don't feel it. It's a good ambiance, good crowd. So there you have it. We made it all the way to the end. You have Macy's, a little coffee shop, PacSun, AT&T. You have Sunglass Hut here behind me. It's just an awesome mall to come. I love this mall coming. It's very relaxing. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into deep in the residential. Check out some homes, some neighborhoods, show you some parks where everything is at, and stay with me because it's gonna be a good one. I'll see you soon. Past P.F. Chang's, Longhorn Steakhouse. There's a 7-Eleven gas station there. There's Sweet Green, Booyah restaurants. Across the street you got Total Wine, you got a Publix, Outback, and a couple other little restaurants as well. And then on the other end you have True Food Kitchen, and you have BJ's Brew House, where they brew beer and it's like a bar and grill. They have very good food, good pizza, Chicago deep dish pizza. And they're building a Lifetime Fitness all the way on the west side of the falls. There's a fresh market towards the end. There's a Shake Shack. Shake Shack is awesome. They have great burgers, fries, and shakes. And then that takes you all the way to US 1. To a neighborhood here in Palmetto Bay, which is by 143rd Street and 70th Avenue. So you can see the signs have their own, they're not the Miami-Dade signs. It's a village, just like Pinecrest, which they have their own community. Let's walk this way a little bit. We'll walk down this neighborhood. It extends down that way. Just on the other side is a canal. There's some canals that run right through Pinecrest and Palmetto Bay, cutting and dividing neighborhoods, but so sometimes you can't cross. You just got to know your way around. But just wanted you to check out the homes here. Very similar neighborhood to Pinecrest, but not as big lots. See, they still have a circular driveway, but it doesn't go in as deep as the houses in Pinecrest. Still has the old charming trees. Very nice homes, very well kept. This is a nice one with impact windows, beautiful luscious gardens, and you'll find a mix of homes that are very outdated, so it's a good opportunity to buy them if they go on for sale and make them your own or remodel them. And you'll find some homes that are very up to date with the high impact windows, brand new roof. But most of them you're gonna have a driveway space. You have enough space for a driveway. Some have a car garage. This one has a car garage on the side. You'll see that sometimes, that one as well. Typically they're in the front, but southern neighborhoods, especially this one, as I'm noticing, the driveway goes to the side and the garage door opens on the side of the house. Check out the trees. This neighborhood we're walking does not have sidewalks. I'll take you to another part of Palmetto Bay so you can see the differences. But they're still wide homes, have a good presence. This one's very nice. This one has a lower ceiling. The one coming up is a very nice house. Nice driveway with the concrete. Instead of artificial grass, they put the stones. Brand new aluminum roof, high impact windows, Beautiful home, good presence, nice enough spacious driveway. So has the trees, palm trees around it, so get a feel of the village of Palmetto Bay. Remember, this is south of Pinecrest. Very spacious and wide area. But check out the space on the side of the house. That one has space for boats. They have a nice canopy to store the boats. I'm crossing the street on 77th Avenue, which is Palmetto Avenue, and 144th Street, another main street in Palmetto Bay. You have Cutler Cove on that corner that extends all the way down that way. If we take that street, which I'll show you later on, is Coral Reef Park. Huge park with volleyball courts, tennis courts, baseball fields, huge space to run around, gazebos for birthday and picnics. Kids have soccer leagues there. This is a busy street, 144th Street. You got 136th Street, which is your south border. 144th is another main one. 152nd Street, 168th, all the way to 184th Street. Those are your main streets in Palmetto Bay that go east and west. And the farther east is Old Cutler Road, beautiful road. You have Westminster High School all the way past 152nd Street on past by Old Cutler. I know you're not familiar with the area, but if you want to know more about where everything is located in Palmetto Bay, I have a video called Living in Palmetto Bay, Everything You Need to Know. And there I get on the Google Maps and show you exactly where everything is at, the schools, the parks, the shopping. But in this video, I want to do a vlog style and bring you along with me so you can see what I'm seeing. Get in the neighborhoods, check out the trees, the house, the neighborhood, whether they have sidewalks or not. How big is the front? Do they have driveways? Are the streets busy? Is it quiet? Is it loud? How's the shopping? All that, because it's important. So it's the closest that you can do to actually being here, which I always recommend if you're moving down to Miami or anywhere. As you get closer or whenever you get a chance, take a trip down here, but a non-touristy trip, and just check out neighborhoods. And don't worry about going inside houses. You can go in open houses if you want, but it's more about driving the different neighborhoods and getting a feel. Because once you select a few neighborhoods, you reach out to us, you tell us, okay, we like these neighborhoods. It's a lot easier to just go in and narrowing it down and start checking out some property within that, because every neighborhood has nice homes, and of course your budget has something to do with it. Also, if you're liking this video, make sure to smash that like button. Go ahead, smash it. Also, leave us some comments below. This helps us to better understand what you guys want to know about, so we can provide better content for you guys in the future and content that you want to see. All right, we made it here to Coral Reef Park. I parked here. You can see the sign behind me, Coral Reef Park. Next to it is elementary or middle school or both. Very good school here in Palmetto Bay, right next to Coral Reef Park. And what I'm gonna do is we'll be back to Coral Reef Park so I can show you how big it is and so you can check it out. But I'm gonna walk in the neighborhood across the street from Coral Reef Park. So you can see the neighborhood that's surrounding the park. It's a huge park in a residential neighborhood. So it's great to come here and do picnics or just bring your kids, have them run around, play soccer, football. There's a baseball field, there's a playground, volleyball courts, tennis courts, and we're just gonna walk the neighborhoods so you can get a feel of this part of Palmetto Bay. We're on 152nd Street and in between 77th Avenue and 82nd Avenue. So we're moving our way south in Palmetto Bay. From here we'll go check out the park. I'll show you a little bit of it. We'll head over to Old Cutler area, which is the east side, see a few homes there, and we'll end up at a golf course that's just on the south corner of Palmetto Bay, called Palmetto Golf Course. Great public golf course. So if you like to play golf, you got one there. You got a few, but that one's right in your backyard. All right, I'm gonna turn in here. I'm walking on a sidewalk, but as I go in this street, the sidewalk ends, so there's really no sidewalks. But like I mentioned before, all these neighborhoods, even if they don't have sidewalks, kids are always running and riding bicycle all along inside the neighborhoods. So you check out the homes, they're pretty similar. If you haven't seen my Pinecrest vlog, the feel is similar in the sense that there's a lot of big old banyan trees, luscious, a lot of shade, so very residential. So they're making a new roof there. and there are bigger homes with bigger lots. Here has the same feel, but the lots are not as big, but just enough to do a driveway. They have good backyards. So if you like this part of Miami, the South, Pinecrest, Palmetto Bay, and maybe you're starting off, the more affordable neighborhood is Palmetto Bay. So you can definitely get in here and maybe later on go to Pinecrest, or we'll find something in Pinecrest that needs a lot of work and you can fix it up. Check out the homes here. Driveways each have their own style, their design, but they're still, these are all one level. I'll show you a different neighborhood has two levels. This has the garage on the side, driveway on the side, very nice aluminum roof. Florida State fan right there. Here in Miami you'll find UM is obviously our university down here in Miami, but you'll find people from all over, because since we get a lot of people moving to Miami from different states and cities, and people go to different universities, but a lot of people in Miami go to either FSU, FIU, UF, UM if they stay in the state. This one coming up has a very nice tile flat roof. You'll see a lot of Spanish tile roofs here in Miami. You'll see the curved one, and then lately the more modern look is this flat tile roof. So barrel tile, very nice. And then lately I've seen a lot of aluminum roofs. So this neighborhood seems to have the same style. Look, same model with a garage on the side. That one has a nice yard. You can see there's a screen pool. Down here, a lot of them don't have screens in the backyard for pools. Palmetto Bay, I don't know why, I see a lot of them that they do. I personally don't like the screen. I like to just be outside, fresh air. They do it for mosquitoes. I don't feel a lot of mosquito bites out here. It all depends where you live, if you're maybe next to a canal or something. But also the screens are good if you have a lot of trees and leaves fall on your pool. The screens will protect it from getting dirty. That's another cost to you when you move down here. Obviously every house you get, you're gonna cut your lawn, but there's so many trees and bushes and a lot of space where you may have to use the landscaper. There's a lot of landscapers down here. The best thing to do is when you move in, I always tell my clients that ask your neighbors, people in that neighborhood, so that they'll refer you to the same people that they do it if they like them. But typically landscapers stick to a certain neighborhood. So we're gonna walk here to the left, go back to 152nd, and maybe check out a couple new homes and check out Coral Reef Park. Alright, we're here in Coral Reef Park. Left the neighborhood that was right across the street. It's a very large park. In this section you have some gazebos, you have a little creek running through, two nice little bridges that go over this little creek, one here, one over there. This creek goes all through in and out of Palmetto Bay. So all of this is huge fields to play football or soccer. You got a baseball field over there on that side, and it's just enormous. Check it out, how size. There's like a little concession stand over there. And so I'm just gonna walk it so you can get a feel. Beautiful, those white Florida birds that are everywhere in Miami. You got ducks, iguanas. Check out all that space behind me to play football or soccer. You got a baseball field over there and one on the other side. You got parking all over there on that side. I think that's 82nd Avenue or 77th, one of those. And then here to my right, you have tennis courts. Tons of tennis courts to play tennis. Right now it's empty. There's nobody here. Kids are in school. People are working. There's volleyball courts over there. You'll see now when we get to it. But during the weekends and also during the weekdays in the afternoon, later on today's afternoon, you'll see kids playing soccer all over the park, playing tennis. A lot of life in this in Coral Reef Park, right smack in Palmetto Bay. So you want a place where there's a lot of, this is not the only park, but this is definitely the biggest one in Palmetto Bay. So if you live by here, you have access to this. It's an open public park, but it's really close to your house. Don't need to drive that far. Check out all these tennis courts behind me. And now I'm gonna walk right through these soccer fields. It's just open fields. As you can see here, that's 152nd Street on Main Street. And I'm just gonna walk here over the soccer fields. This is where a lot of the kids play and have their soccer games and practices. Over on that end, you have a playground on the other side of the concession, racquetball courts. Oh, I didn't show you. The volleyball courts are back there. And so you have everything here. Soccer, baseball, football, racquetball, tennis courts, volleyball, playground for the kids, a concession stand. So it's all this stuff going on. And right next to Coral Reef Park is elementary or middle or both together. But it's a very good school here in Palmetto Bay. That's one of the main reasons that people move to Palmetto Bay is first the houses and the affordability to buy a good house with a good sized lots in a safe neighborhood, close to a lot of the shopping, restaurants, and that has amazing schools. When clients tell me that they want to buy a house, certain neighborhoods they choose, one of them is Palmetto Bay, the ones that are from here, because they know that Palmetto Bay and Pinecrest has one of the best public schools in all of Miami. So, and if you want to send your kids to public school, they have to live in the district of that public school. If it's a charter school or private school, you can live anywhere and send them anywhere you want to, but if it's public, they have to live within the neighborhood. All right, so we made it all the way to the parking lot. Let me turn it around. There's a parking lot. I parked my car over there. We walked all of this. Showed you the tennis courts, everything in Coral Reef. See how big it is. We couldn't walk all of it because it's a lot, but I think you get a good idea. So we saw a few neighborhoods. I showed you one of the biggest parks. I'm gonna see if I can show you a different neighborhood with a different style of homes, maybe bigger homes, so you can see what else Palmetto Bay has to offer in types of homes. And then we'll go ahead and visit that golf course so you can check it out. All right, again, if you're liking this video, make sure to smash that like button. Go ahead, smash it. There you go. And leave us some comments below. This helps us to better shoot videos that you guys want to watch. And if you want to see a certain neighborhood or anything about Miami, what to expect, make sure to drop it in the comments. This also helps people looking at the videos. If you know of anything, inform us so we can go ahead and share it with our community. All right, I'll see you in a bit. All right, we're in another neighborhood on the sort of east side of Palmetto Bay. That road that you see right there crossing is Old Cutler Road, beautiful road. You got Westminster High School very close by. You got Deering Estate, which is like a museum. It's an old estate. People go and check out. Sometimes they do like artist display, or they do events, special nights, movie nights. Sometimes in Halloween they'll do some things, in the holidays and Christmas. Right close by here, you can pay I think like $7, go in and check it out right on the bay. That's why it's called Deering Estate, which that area is called Deering. And just check out the homes here. They're bigger than the ones that we've been seeing in Palmetto Bay because we're moving closer to Old Cutler. Sort of borders a little bit of Coral Gables Park, Gables Estates. You're getting closer to the water, and you still see how beautiful all these huge trees cover the streets. To my right, you have a preserve where nothing can be built here. They put a fence around it, but it's just wild trees growing. But the lots here are a little bigger, not much, but the homes are a little bigger. They're 2 stories. So we're just gonna walk a little bit and see what we can see here. So these homes are pretty similar to the ones we've seen. Not much space in the front, but very nice wide homes, like Florida style. This one has a Spanish tile, flat roof over there. Not flat roof, excuse me, flat tile. But you notice they have a similar style to it where the driveway goes into the side. Sometimes they have the garage on the side of the house. That seems to be the style here in Palmetto Bay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn around because I want to show you a different type of housing in Palmetto Bay so we can continue moving forward and show you the golf course. In the clips that I show in between me vlogging, you'll see more houses, you'll see the schools, and when I drive by I'll take a video of it. There's one called Palmer Trinity, which is on 184th, which is just on the south of Palmetto Bay. Nice little tree house for your kids in the back there. All right, so it's all pretty similar. Again, this is all single family homes, so let's jump in my car and go check out a different neighborhood. See you soon. Alright, I hope you're enjoying all this footage. We're in another neighborhood in Palmetto Bay. Just want to show you some bigger homes. That's a nice one over there with a metal roof. Still got a lot of shade where we're walking in the street. Check out this 2-story home with a double car garage and a driveway, a metal roof as well. Very nice home. So these neighborhoods are all going to be filled with single family. Certain parts of the neighborhood are going to have the same style like the ones we saw. Actually, like these also have the garage on the side of the house, but maybe a little bigger, but not much. Some may be a 2-story home, very well manicured, just enough space for a circle driveway. So this is a fantastic neighborhood. Again, a little farther south, just south of Pinecrest. But if you think after watching this video and after being here with me and seeing all these houses in this neighborhood and feeling the trees, it's actually a beautiful day here as well. If you think that Palmetto Bay is a good neighborhood for you and your family, then when you reach out to us, let us know that this is one of the ones that you liked, and we can definitely put it on the list as one of the ones that fits your lifestyle and your criteria. This is actually a cul-de-sac, beautiful little neighborhood. So I hope you're enjoying Palmetto Bay, the Village of Palmetto Bay. Great neighborhood. Let's go check out, drive around a little bit. I'll show you some clips and I'll meet you at the golf course. See you later. All right, we found a neighborhood in Palmetto Bay that has sidewalks, so we're gonna go ahead and walk the sidewalks and to check it out, to see if it's a different vibe, different feel from the other neighborhoods that we have seen. Still beautiful homes. Check out the home behind me. Just cross the street and I'm gonna be walking on the sidewalk. Let me show you in front of me. See, so this is I'm still on the east side of Palmetto Bay. We're more now towards the south, getting closer to Color Bay. We're just gonna drive around, walk around here, check out this neighborhood, check out that little cul-de-sac. Check out that little cul-de-sac. There's a huge home there. Typically it's not the size of Palmetto Bay, but you'll find some very large homes scattered here and there in Palmetto Bay. So let's go ahead and drive around. I'm gonna pass by Palmer Trinity School, so you can see it from the outside. It's huge, and it's a private school, one of the best private schools in Miami here, on 184th Street, just on the south part of Palmetto Bay. And then we'll go check out the golf course, and it has a little putt-putt area for the kids. So if you have kids, it's a great place to take them. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Another park. I know I showed you Coral Reef Park, but we're in Palmetto Bay Park, another fantastic park with playground for the kiddos, tons of baseball fields with fences. They have Little League here as well, and tons of space to run around. So I just wanted to show you there's another park besides Coral Reef, also pretty big, and there's also little ones scattered around. So let's continue moving so I can show you more of Palmetto Bay. Alright guys, thanks for sticking with me. We finally made it to the end here at Palmetto Golf Course. It's a Miami-Dade County golf course, very affordable and very good, pretty well maintained. Just on the outskirts, on the other side of US 1 by Palmetto Bay. That's 152nd Street right there, and US 1. So on the east side of US 1, it's Palmetto Bay, the Village of Palmetto Bay. Over here on this side, it's a different neighborhood. You got a rollerblade and street hockey court right there that they built. I a long time ago, and I think it was temporary and it was a hit, so they left it there and they have leagues. So right in this golf course in Palmetto Bay, you have a miniature golf course, a little putt-putt area right here behind me. Super cool with waterfalls, challenging. There's not many. There used to be a lot all over Miami, I think everywhere, but there's not many here in Miami anymore. I think this is the only one that I know. I brought my kids here. It's a lot of fun. So it's connected to the golf course. So let's walk in so I can show you at least the green area, get a sneak peek of the golf course and the mini golf. Looks like the clubhouse is going through some construction. I guess a new roof or something. I see a van, some construction workers working. So it's usually not like this. This is the Palmetto mini golf right here to my behind me. Pretty cool miniature putt-putt golf. Walk in, you have the clubhouse here. You have a sports grill, which sports grill in Miami there's quite a few all over the place. Great wings and like a sports bar. And right here to my left you have the putting green, pretty large putting green area, and the first tee box is right there. The clubhouse to check in is right here to my right. The little pro shop area, they have a locker room. You can see a little better the miniature golf on the other side of the fence with the waterfall and the green area. All right, this is the back of the clubhouse area and the sports grill section. One of the best wings in all of Miami is in sports grill. They have standalone restaurants, but they have one here in Palmetto Golf Course. Amazing ribs as well. Every time there's a game, people hanging out here. You got a driving range over here to the right. Pretty large driving range. And there's your golf course. I hope you enjoyed this video and you were able to get a lot out of it. And if you're making your move down to Miami and you think the Village of Palmetto Bay is a good neighborhood for you and your family, perfect. If it's not, then you can cross it out. But that's what these videos are for, so you can see what it's like here in the neighborhood as I walk around and get a good feel to start choosing your neighborhood and making your move down here in Miami, because that's the first step to making your move, is deciding one neighborhood, and it's tough when you're not here. So that's why I do these videos, so you can be well informed. But the only way we can help you out is if you reach out to us, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, DM us on social media, however you want to get a hold of us, days, nights, and weekends. We got your back. We're making that smooth move to Miami, Florida. And until next time, hasta luego.